must have been some friends, and I found about it online. And I went to a potluck in Sebastopol, and then I drifted away. I don't know why. When I came back last year, it was really felt like home. I was like, why didn't I start going all the time then? So I must have been just ready for the message.
Oh, well, my partner, Dewey, had gone to a few of the of past gatherings, and each time he came back, he was increasingly like, um, "This is your tribe." Um, so then I just thought I would give it a try, and when I came to visit on my first gathering, which was a year ago, um, it was very clear that indeed the Billies are my tribe.
I first found out about the Billies from a friend of mine named Davey, and he invited me to come along. I really had no idea what to expect, so that's how it happened.
I've grown up and grown old with many of these guys, so it's where I keep coming back to. When I get really exhausted and I'm empty, I come to a Billy gathering.
There's a lot that I find inspiring. One of the biggest ones is just to get out and be playful and silly and have a good time with a group of men who want to do the same kind of thing. And whether it's dressing up in drag or putting on sarongs or going to the pool naked, it's all. There's been a lot of just my own discovery and learning to do that, as well as having other guys to play with at the same time.
The Billies really has become part of my life. This is like something that I look forward to all the time. It's something on my calendar that I just can't wait to get to. And it's just part of who I am now. And
Well, it's just like it's a really safe and fun space. There's a lot of room for play and joy. Yeah, I like the kind of freedom and safety that I see present here. With there's so many just a group of guys that allow people to show up authentically and fully, and just taking risks, but then also just feeling really supported and loved through all of it. Yeah.
All the love. Just walking over here from the front porch, there's people that I've met, and I want to connect with them and hug them and hear how they're doing. And they ask me questions from the last time we met. It's a wonderful family feeling. My brother, who was an alcoholic, discovered AA, and he now has hundreds of friends in this 12-step. And I would talk to him all alone myself, and I go, well, AA is not really my thing. I wonder if there's something for gay guys. And this was it. This Billy's is like, and I love the spiritual part of the heart circle, that we open our hearts, we listen from our heart, we speak from our heart. And I think that's part of the magic of the cohesion of this group, that people sit in heart circle with each other, and it creates something kind of palpable, and the magic of the connection.
That's really hard. It's hard for me to come up with something like that, because when I think back to when I first started coming to the Billies, I was just afraid of a whole bunch of things that never occurred, or if they did, they weren't this horrible thing that I thought they were. Sharing rooms with people and interacting and meeting a whole bunch of new people that I don't know turned out to be a lot of fun, and turned out to be much easier, because the men are so friendly and so gracious and just grab you and pull you into the group.
Well, I'm surprised they liked me. And this was tough at the beginning for me. I knew I liked being here, but I didn't know that I was really included. I didn't get that for quite a while until some of the guys made it quite explicit. You're one of us. And that surprised me. But that, for me, my whole life, that shifted my sense of myself and how I fit into this whole world.
I guess surprised about myself maybe is that I was really self-conscious, about my body, fear of being nude in public, and so coming here, I felt welcomed and very comfortable to be able to be nude and celebrate my body amongst the other people, and everybody has shown me a lot of love and welcomed me, and so it's really a freeing experience.
Well, I met my boyfriend here a year ago, so that was like, I'd been trying everything. I had every phone app. I'd done Scruff. I used to pay for Match.com, and I never met anyone that became close, surprisingly. But I'm surprised now that I'm getting more involved. It started with being the beverage babe, and I really felt proud that I would get up and make a pot of coffee for people. Like, I did it. I'm big on getting those grounds out and having it be the best coffee ever. And this time they tapped me to volunteer to help run the talent show, which the talent show has always been practically my favorite thing in the weekend. That it's just delightful, all the talent that comes into this group.
Like if you're searching for like a group of really supportive gay men, and you're not necessarily into, quote, the scene, there's just a whole bunch of guys like you out there, and they're the Billies.
What I would say for lots of people, the idea of meeting new people, coming to a new kind of place where you don't know anyone, is pretty intimidating. And this is completely set up to be the antithesis of intimidating. This is welcoming. We take you in as one of our own. And because it's heart-centered, we're speaking from the heart, we're all pretty open and vulnerable. There isn't that kind of one-upsmanship and power differentials and those kind of things. So we bring ourselves here, whatever ourselves are, and our greatness and our smallness and our weakness and our greatness, in our strangeness and in our commonness, and we find that we have a home here.
What I would say is, do it. There's just, do it. Even if you're afraid and scared and don't know what's going to happen, do it. It's really, really wonderful, and it has changed my life in ways that I would have never guessed. And I've been able to experience, sometimes even through my own discomfort and my own fears, to be able to engage with this group of men in a way that I never thought I could. Like things like going to the hot tub and getting naked in front of a bunch of people, sharing rooms and all that stuff. It's really fun when you begin to let your guard down, and there's a whole bunch of people who are there ready to help you do that.
Well, when I saw the website, I guess I really didn't know what to expect from what I saw on the content on there. So if you're thinking about it, think about being able to express your most vulnerable, deepest feelings with other people and getting in touch with your true self. Getting back in touch with your true self. It's really magical. That bell just interrupted me.